Hello. Well, the first topic I want to discuss, and I'm hoping it'll be the title of this, is that you can't really change until your heart and your brain agrees on a principle. I mean, we have a lot of cliches in life about working hard, being determined, and if you believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything. But sometimes, intellectually, we know that it's true, but our heart will deny it. And the reason why I'm speaking on this is that, well, I'll be making a lot of philosophy videos. Some will sound logical, but unless you can apply it to your heart as well, believe it in your heart as well, it won't actually help. Because your brain and heart will always end up contradicting each other, arguing. And yeah, this happened a lot. Because I actually used to watch a lot of motivation videos, but I never end up feeling motivated for long. Because I never actually believed in myself. Like, people say that I'm smart, people say that I'm strong, and, I actually didn't feel that way. I feel like an idiot at times, especially when people, I need to stop saying I say a lot. But, yeah, people always, when any mistake I make, I'm hard on myself. And I feel like an inferiority complex with lots of people around me. Like, people have accomplished lots of stuff, and I'm like 29 years old right now, and still living with my parents, and not actually getting a hard job. And most of the stuff that I accomplish is something that you show off in career-wise, but at the same time, people respect me, and I guess it might mean something. Like, I can do some stuff that the average human can do, like when I did City to Serve, but there were people that were even better than me. But then, intellectually, it shouldn't really matter, but my heart still has pride. And it took me a long time. I'm actually still struggling with it right now, but it's getting closer. And that's one thing you need to actually realize, that you can't actually change overnight. It takes time, and constant effort, and you gotta fall often. Really, a lot. And if you're a person with low self-esteem issues, you can't go from low self-esteem to having high self-esteem in just one day. It would take more than just me giving a speech to really change. Because it's easy to go change in a negative direction. Like, become really negative. But become positive, it takes a lot more effort, be optimistic, to actually believe, and then keep fighting when you want to give up. Well, I mean, it's so much easier to just want to give up, and then eat a lot of food when you're stressed, and then get overweight. Even then that happens slowly. You don't get overweight overnight, or you become depressed overnight, but it's actually more likely to happen because that's how life is in general. It's easier to take the negative thing, but to be positive every day, you always have to have constant willing to do that. You have to acknowledge your negativity as well, and be honest and about yourself. So, always probably try to see what your head thinks compared to your heart, and don't run away from it. It's okay to feel these negative emotions, but then you have to understand, why do we have those negative emotions? Well, everyone has their own cause and effect. But I think the average human generally doesn't think highly of themselves, and the ones that do are arrogant. It's really hard to find a middle ground, to have this confidence. Me, I take inspiration for all those heroes and superheroes as a way. And yeah, I actually remember a lot of the motivation speeches. I remember when I was in high school, year 12, there's a person that talked about how he was struggling and he made a basketball court. Like, he had no money, he was struggling with his health. And a lot of kids were motivated for just 1 week. Then we just gone complaining about the HSC. So, yeah, what are the guides to try to balance your heart and your head? Well, repetition, or fake it till you make it, usually. Because, well, it usually has the results. The heart actually, you have to tell yourself, why would it convince your heart to change it? Try to listen to it. Usually, it requires some success. So when the advice has some success, your heart will start to believe it. But when every time a failure happens, your heart won't believe it. And the thing is, you're probably going to fail right away. No advice will work right away. Becoming assertive, well, people won't actually like you when you're assertive at first because, you're pushover and stuff. And when you start training, you're not going to be able to live your goal. In fact, you're probably going to be overestimate how good you can do and then feel bad when you don't accomplish your running goal. Or even when you do your studying. You say, I'm going to study for 2 hours and barely be able to do 20. And then you feel bad and then you just want to give up. But just hang there. Just keep trying until you get there. I still can't really concentrate to study, to be honest, but I'm getting better. I used to actually be really fat as well, and when I kept running, it would really hurt the first time and breathing in and out. And self-esteem though, you get better as you believe that. Things that I feel guilty about. I still blame myself sometimes for things that weren't really my fault. My head tells that, but my heart keeps blaming myself when I give advice that doesn't pan out well to my friends. Or when something bad happens to my friends and I wish I was there for them. It's still there in my heart. But I just, tell my heart the fact that I actually even care shows I have a good heart. And that I am going to make mistakes. But that's how I learn from them. Because, well, if I stood there and did nothing, and bad things happen, and you couldn't make a difference, well, I feel bad about that anyway. Or maybe it would be easier to do nothing, because then you can't blame yourself as well, your heart. But then you can't make things better either. And I guess this lesson is about losing as well. You're going to have to lose a lot of battles before you can change. Because, you know what? Can you ever look at myself in the mirror and say, look, like what you see? I actually feel arrogant when I tell this to myself, like, you look good, Jimmy. And I feel like a narcissist. But you kind of have to get to use this feeling. Just like about now, I'm trying to get used to my own voice. And trying to look at the camera here. It is actually a painful experience for me sometimes. But, it took me years to be able to do this. But, unless, a lot of my friends are actually surprised when they found out I was actually born shy. I used to talk like this, But, and then, I just had one experience when I was in year 6, and, I was just lost, and it felt like a near-death experience for me. But then, I was like, I'm gonna die now. I was actually being melodramatic, but, when you're a kid, you always are. And I was like, I wasted my life being scared of talking to people. I wasted my life just saying I'll train tomorrow. I wasted my life being a selfish person, never helping when I could. So, that's why I have to keep changing, because I vowed that if I were to get back alive, I will keep working to be a better person. So I was in 6th grade, and that's when I became vegetarian, because you have to give up something good that you like to become a better person. than to be above yourself. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I make these videos. Even though some people might say I'm doing this out of ego and maybe doing this out of money, and maybe they're right. But hey, if I can do a bit of good, it'll be worth it. And this has gone longer than I planned to. I might write a script next time for this. But yeah, try to believe in your heart and your brain. There's always going to be a conflict. Find a way to reconcile this. Because, you know, I'll be making lots of other videos and you might sound cool and amazing, but if you don't believe it in your heart, you won't be able to accomplish this. And yeah, there's also other ways. Just put in your head, brainwash yourself. Yeah, because that's what brainwashing is. But yeah, brainwashing might not be bad if you know aware of it and you're doing it for yourself. That's why this isn't Eye of the Tiger or songs that motivate myself. Keep my energy up when I'm down. And yeah. Well, this will be my first video, so I think I kind of ramble on for some parts. But this is a learning experience for me as well here, okay? So, may the force be with you, and hope you believe in your heart and your brain together.